Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Duskmourn draft here on the channel. Let's get to it. Whew. Deep breath before we see our rare. It is the agony. Yes. Oh, it's garbage. It is terrible. Do not take this rare if you want to win. You know, there's that saying from the Terminator 2. He's like, "Come with me if you want to live." I haven't seen that movie. I've just heard the line. But this is the "do not take this card if you want to win" type vibes. Untimely Malfunction's one I want to get a little bit more experience with. I think it's kind of interesting in terms of, seems like it could be kind of a nice little 2-for-1, but the problem is if they don't target your stuff with a spell, it's kind of tough. Also, if you are curious, I'm interacting with Twitch chat here because I'm streaming live. There's also Inquisitive Glimmer, so good in the blue-white deck as a blue-white card, but it's a bit narrow. There is Tunnel Surveyor, which I like. I think it's my favorite card in the pack, honestly. Just 2 plus 1/1. I don't know how highly other people take it, but I think this is going to be good as my pick. I don't love Killer Mask. I think Grand Entryway is good once you're in blue-white, but I'm just going to take the Tunnel Surveyor. Huh. Well, there's Mind Skinner. Can't be blocked. And if I deal damage, it mills them. I'm just considering whether or not I can justify taking this card. I don't think it's very good, but because it dies to a stiff breeze and needs to hit him like 3 times, but it's like a 3-turn clock. There's also House Cartographer, which is pretty nice, and Fear of Being Hunted, which I really like. Those are like the only 3 cards to consider. It's so hard to get triple blue. I'm just going to take Fear of Being Hunted. I think the card's better. Now there is a Infernal Phantom to follow up my Fear of Being Hunted, so that's an option. There's also Growing Dread. There's a land I don't want to take. Valgavoth's Faithful. I think it's mainly between the Infernal Phantom and the Growing Dread, and because I don't have to be blue right now, I'd rather take a monocolored card. There's also this guy. I think this card honestly might even be a better pick than Growing Dread, but I think Phantom's a fine pickup. Flesh Burrower. Yep, 2 red cards in a row, pretty reasonable. I feel like I draft red-green a lot. Here there's Horrid Vigor, which combos well with Infernal Phantom. Actually, no, because it'll have Indestructible, so it won't die. It does combo well with this because they have to block it, and then you get your guy Indestructible and Death Touch. There's a Glimmer Burst. Kind of expensive card draw. There's Clockwork Percussionist. I don't love it. I don't want to 4th pick it. This whole pack is pretty weak, I think. Maybe Glimmer Burst is the try. I mean, I don't think anything else is great here. So, yeah, we'll just take Glimmer Burst. Now we could take a blue-red land, we could take an Impossible Inferno, or we could take Under the Skin, which I think is the best card. I do like Under the Skin. There's also Midnight Mayhem, which seems a bit small ball, but could do some stuff. Impossible Inferno keeps us red. I don't mind dipping into green, though. The Lighthouse is good in blue-red specifically, but I don't know if blue is even open. We first picked this, and I didn't like having to take a Glimmer Burst there, so we'll just take the Under the Skin, see what happens. There's also 2 more green cards in that pack. Cursed Windbreaker or Overgrown Zealot. I haven't loved Zealot. It's been okay, but like the fact that it has no power means that like you can't even like chip in for damage with it, which is a bit of a problem. There's Unsettling Twins. Windbreaker seems okay because flying is actually an ability that's like in the late game when you have a few extra mana, giving something flying is pretty good. Vengeful Possession. Clammy Prowler I don't like. Mostly between the green card and the blue card. I'll take the blue card. Get some reps with it. I haven't seen this card in action very much. Not much at all. Sacrifice payoff. Turn Inside Out's probably the best card in this pack. It's good with Infernal Phantom. I don't think Don't Make a Sound is particularly good. I'm just going to take this card. What is happening? Clobbering Time. It's also Boiler Bilge's Ripper. And I do have some 1/1s that I could sacrifice. Hello, everybody tuning into the stream. It's Clobbering Time. Or I could just take Ripper. I'm just going to take the Clobbering. I think that's so much better. We wield the Malfunction. Don't Love Clown. Sure, we'll take the Beastie. I don't think blue is open, really. I almost took this card last time I saw it. I will take this, though. If I want to play blue-red, maybe it'll be useful. Okay, there is this thing. Seems pretty medium. I mean, pretty reasonable if you're playing black, but I'm not going to splash it or switch colors for it. Blue seemed the least open. And green seems reasonably open, and red seems like mediocre. Probably not that open. We'll just take the Spine Seeker Centipede over the blue card and the Moldering Gym. I think Centipede's probably better than Gym. So maybe that's not even true. Maybe Gym's just better. It ramps you, and it gives you a bigger creature late game. I'm coming around on Gym being pretty dang good. I'm going to just take the creature that can attack and block and do stuff. And now I'll take the Gym. This card's good. This card's great, but I can't go that direction. This card's great, but I'm not going into white in pack 2 here. We'll take the Gym. Bit of value. A land. I might wheel this land based on wheeling the red-green of the red-blue land. Might not, though. I just don't really value the +1/+0, and so overpaying for that effect doesn't really inspire me. I'm just going to take the land, I think. I feel like I draft red-green every time. I just really like the cards. Crypt, when creatures cards leave a graveyard, so it works with this. And pretty much that's it. Okay. So we could take Pyroclasm, but that will presumably kill some of our own stuff eventually. Could take another Moldering Gym. Could also just take Grab the Prize. Nowhere to Run is a removal spell, but I'd rather splash blue in this deck. I'll just take Moldering Gym. I don't have a lot of creatures. Actually, I have 6 creatures, and then the Moldering Gyms are kind of creatures. I don't have any cheap creatures. If this wasn't double black, I'd be much more in for it. Ghostly Keybearer is honestly pretty solid with 2 Moldering Gems. Just gives you a huge mana advantage when you can get 6 mana for that. I don't think I want to splash it. Turn 3 this, turn 4 this. And this card plays really well with manifesting. 2-drop. We did it. Crushing it. Is red even where we want to be? We haven't really seen a lot of red cards here. Like, well, you could just take a black card like this guy, which I don't love. Like, our red cards are, like, very medium, and we didn't really see any particularly late. We could go back to blue-green and take this card. Okay. Could also just take that and go black-green. I think it's better than murder. Could take this, which I don't love. This card's okay. Just take a long neck for the sake of having a long neck. Take a fanatic. I'll just take the long neck because it's going to make the deck. I'll make sure I make playables. Sure, I'll take a random black card. The Loner. Boiler Bilges. Help the blue splash if I want to go for that. What do I want to do? So my black cards are deeply mid. I could take a piggy bank or a live or die. I'm just going to go back into red. Take the piggy bank. It's a great card. Could even take Rip. We'll take Rip, actually. Max punished, but we can totally splash Rip. And he's a really good card to manifest. Should have gone with the piggy bank. I kind of want to try the Jolly Balloon Man. It works with Grasping Long Neck to gain some life, with Spike Seeker Centipede to get some into the battlefield, this thing to ping stuff, that thing to sacrifice things. We're going to try the Jolly Balloon Man. Could say its name. Could also just splash a Bookworm. That seems like a reasonable splash. Actually, I'm just going to splash one color. I don't really want to go too ambitious here. I'll take say its name. Love this one. Great pickup. 2 for 1. Here we come. Also really good with the Balloon Man. Moldering Gym or the Etched Cornfield for the white splash. Gym is just good. Nice. Cool, we got Slayer back. Yes. Oh, what a nice pickup. Another nice pickup. Man, this deck really came together. Whew. Jolly Balloon Man's going to be sick in this deck, I believe. Going to play 2 planes, so that gives me 8, 8, 2. And then I'm going to go cut 1, because I have these 2 guys at the top end to cycle. And I have this. So that gives me 6, 7, 8 of each, plus this thing's good. Creature count is 18. I want to have a high creature count for all my manifesting. But I still want some effect. I'm going to cut the Soul Rager for sure. Gonna cut Bear Trap, Turn Inside Out, and Grasping Longneck, I think. Because I really don't need 3-drops that much. I've got my 3-drop slots sorted. Cool. Well, this is going to be the deck. I hope it does well, and I will see you folks in the games. Before I get to the games, I want to give a huge shout out to all of the patrons who support my channel at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. If you have been enjoying my videos, finding them helpful, if they've been helping you have more fun playing Magic the Gathering, then becoming a Patreon supporter is the best way to help me make more videos going forward. You'll also gain access to some exclusive rewards like my card-by-card draft tier list for Duskmourn and also my format thoughts document for Duskmourn, where I write some detailed analysis to help you do better in your drafts. I want to give a special shout out to those who support at the credits level. It really does make a big difference. And I just want to thank everyone on the Patreon in general. It does really help the channel grow and thrive. Without further ado, let's get to the games. Welcome to another round. We'll keep this on the draw. If we draw a mountain, it becomes pretty good for curving this guy. Otherwise, it's like pretty mid. My opponent's on a mulligan. I'm going to land cycle here. It's slightly more mana efficient. And if I keep this around long enough, then I can potentially use it to relock a room and get some extra stuff. Just going to stay with my mana efficiency ways. Especially because I think they have a removal spell. Okay, they have nothing. What are they doing? Or they don't think this is worth killing. Which is also kind of a win for me. So I crack this, I then have artifact creature. As long as I curve into this with the types enabled, I think I'll be good. Honestly, I could play this first, too. Two out of four. Forest. Beautiful. So I'm gonna play this next turn, maybe. So, battlefield. I don't have a land in the graveyard yet, right? No, I do not. Turn this guy. Great. That's super funny. I think this one's better than this one, for the record. So if I get a creature in the graveyard, then this thing will kill their 4/3, which is about as good as I can hope for. So maybe I should have cycled this before, so that this would deal an extra damage and have vigilance and threaten the double block. I'm still learning stuff too, but I'm trying to notice this stuff as it happens, so that I can make better plays in the future. But yeah, if I had gotten my Delirium back on, it would have been way better for me. I forgot that this would add a type to my graveyard, 2 types to my graveyard. Jeez Louise. Come on, Branch Snapper. Stop him. Oh, gosh. This has the potential to go poorly. I've pretty much been like, okay, I cannot beat a kill spell. And if I'm gonna be 1 point of damage short, honestly, then I honestly deserve to lose because I should have cycled the Beastie at sorcery speed to make this guy have vigilance and be able to threaten the double block on this guy. Because remember, this thing's gonna deal 4 to them. Whoa. I don't think they understand how this works. Oh. They have to block the 7/6. The 3/3 gets in. They live at one life. I understand. Max punished. But their only card doesn't kill me, so. And it costs 5 mana to play that one, so. I think we're gonna win. Always feels good to beat one of these things just because it reminds you of what the white one does. Sure, I'll double block that one. If their last card is +3/+0, I still live. Is it actually +3/+0? That'd be super funny. Got the win. Welcome to another round. Balloon Man is looking great here. Copying my centipede. The dream. Much happier to have a centipede than another moldering gym. Lead with a forest or a mountain because I have a 2-drop that could be used. Don't do it, please. I just... Oh my god. It feels like my house cartographers never get to hit them and theirs always get to hit me. Which is the perfect recipe for a card. Wow, synergy. I'm in so much trouble. Well, that's problematic. So I don't have a land in my graveyard yet. I really hope they have a kill spell. It's my only hope. Oh my gosh, they have another one? What the heck? Oh man, that wasn't very fun. Welcome to another round. I'll keep this. This hand is looking good. Against white-black. Ooh, they're trying to get that back into play, maybe. I like pressuring them here. Hey, folks. I'm so glad you're enjoying my videos. Sure. I don't feel great about this one, but I'm going to just go get a forest. Oh my gosh. Brutal. So now my guy's a 3/3 vigilance. Okay. I should have done this before the double block was an option, but going both there, guys. I have a shot. I can't believe I can't just draw a land. It's so brutal. I just needed to hit a land drop at some point this game that I didn't have to, like, search up. Or, like, grab with this. Shucks. I cannot believe that worked. Four, 6, 8, 12. They're gonna reanimate this guy now? Why wouldn't they? Why not? I mean... Perfect. Gosh, I'm really tilted about that not ever drawing a land to operate properly here. Because, like, I'm not even kidding. I could have won this game if I drew a land here. Letting this guy through to get unblockable. Double chumping here. And then next turn, making him unblockable again and then flipping him. But I didn't have the 7th land. Gosh. Six, 7, 8. So I'll take 2, 4, 5. Six, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can I even kill them? I don't think I have any outs. Maybe I was supposed to chump with Ragged Playmate. I think that was the line. Oof. Oh my gosh. Can't believe I won that game. My goodness. Yeah, I think chumping with Ragged Playmate was the line, because then they were like, have to block one of my 4-powered guys or they die. I had to make sure I didn't kill any of their guys, because otherwise they flashed this back. I had to make sure I didn't kill this or this or this or this. That was a crazy game. My gosh, beating the stupid Overlord is so good. Especially because they got it back. Oh, so many flyers. That attack was assuming I'd have to block something, but I was able to live at 1. Gosh, darn, that was crazy. Welcome to another round. We'll keep this. Play the key, and then next turn we can play Bleeding Woods and use the key. White, green, okay. Sometimes a scary matchup. Oh, are they going to miss a land drop? No, they hit their land drop. Why did they do it that way? Play out my guy. I don't want to trade it for this. Next turn I'll play this layer. That is the downside. Sometimes you can wait, and that can be better. Play my reach creature. I almost played that guy just so I could jump block. Oh man, imagine if they milled 2 instants or something here. That'd be so funny. Okay. Jolly Balloon Man. Definitely gonna take that one. I'm just gonna set up as if they don't have removal, and I know that if they do, that it's bad for me. No, the Jolly Balloon Man. Just gonna hope this is a land, maybe. No, I'll just hope this isn't a small creature. Perfect. Okay. It would have been a land. Oh. Gosh, my Jolly Balloon Man is so close to doing something. Please, Jolly Balloon Man, please. I just want you to do something cool. Like, I have to imagine this is correct. But I'm also, like, now wondering, am I supposed to just wait so I can get 2 Fear of Burning Lives? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are the balloons gonna do it? Oh! Balloon Man, whoa! Oh! Oh, I get to do it twice because I have 2 of them! I didn't even realize! I gotta sacrifice this and done even more damage to them, so I can do 2 damage to them. That was awesome. No, the Balloon Man! Balloon Man, no! Oh, man. Yes! Oh my gosh, we're winning some sweet games here. Well, that is going to do it for this video. The final result of the deck was 4 and 3. The matches I didn't show was one where I absolutely crushed my opponent with the Fear of Being Hunted and Most Valuable Slayer combo because they didn't really understand how it worked. They just kept playing creatures into it. There was another game where I didn't understand how the Jolly Balloon Man worked yet, and so I just lost because I messed it up. And then there was a game where I got mana screwed and it wasn't super interesting. So those were the games that I didn't show. But 4 and 3, pretty reasonable result for the deck. Overall, it felt like the cards were sometimes clunky together in that I had too many 3-drops, or it felt like I really needed more lands, so maybe playing an extra land would have been better, even though I had so many ways to search up the lands. Because when you're relying on searching up lands in order to like actually just make land drops for the game, it really does put you behind. Like having to spend 3 mana to search a land from your deck and have it come into play tapped instead of just drawing a land and being able to play it to deploy your cards was a little bit tough sometimes. So that was something that I learned. But if you didn't make it all the way to the end of the video, leave hashtag Overlord in the comment section down below, because being able to beat an Overlord a couple of times in this draft was really, really satisfying. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you next time.